The globe is metal. The Gordon coat of arms. Pretty uninspiring. I'd expected a fire-breathing dragon or a griffin with bloody claws.
Really? Sure you knew better.
Amazing. The new tiles look as old as the old ones. Why this debris was brought into the main hall of the castle and not taken outside will remain an eternal mystery to me.
You can ask those guys.
The left wing of the castle is really collapsed now. The upper floor is a heap of rubble.
Okay, so we're basically stuck down here for now. Which means we can only go to the library and the tea room. And this upstairs, but... Oh yes, I remember this.
As if the chaos of books wasn't enough, all the drawers have been pulled out just in case.
Just in case of what?
Books about horses, horse breeding, hunting dogs, polo, the Gordons' hobbies. I'll put in a computer here. All of the books here have Latin titles. Doesn't mean a thing to me. Stories, adventures and fairy tales. Dickens, Defoe, Anderson, Jules Verne. These are probably the most up-to-date books in this library. In the corner, there's a richly ornamented mighty column. The weight of the castle rests on it.
I don't like the fact that that's
Shakespeare
reclickable.
dramas, Shakespeare tragedies, Shakespeare comedies. This will be the shelf for my comic collection.
Yeah, I really don't like the fact that that's reclickable. That spells trouble for the future.
The Encyclopedia Britannica, in at least 3 editions. Will there ever be a bigger reference book?
The internet.
Bibles and religious texts. Some of the editions look damn valuable. Good that the fire didn't spread through here.
Why are you going to sell them then?
Someone doesn't seem to have understood what a bookshelf is for. I'd love to have a little bit of a rest.
So you do, I guess. You going to fall asleep? Yes, he is. I wonder if I was supposed to do that. Going for... Whoa! Nearly nodded off. Huh. Okay. Right. I figured he'd at least say something about that, but no.
My family tree. My family tree. My telephone. There's probably a mini bar hidden in there, but I'm not interested in that right now.
So here it doesn't scroll over to the right, it seems.
That's the only part of the library that was damaged by the fire, fortunately. An old mural. Looks like the Last Supper.
Alright, so let's go to the tea room and then go upstairs, I guess. Chop chop. That is rather empty.
What's a tea room without a teapot? This one's being used as a flower pot. There were probably pictures hanging here before. Either they were destroyed in the fire, or were taken down to be restored. What are these marks? It looks like mildew. Ugh, not that healthy.
I have no clue what mildew is.
What are these marks? It looks like bank statements.
Okay, got it. Please check them.
Envelopes with nothing in them. Huh, who's this one from? Città del Vaticano, Roma, Italia. It's from the Vatican. What did Victoria have to do with the Vatican?
Okay, let's check on those, because those definitely seem interesting.
6,000 pounds is paid in every 3 months. No indication of who it came from. It just says here it was paid in over the counter. The last entry is 4 months ago. And the account was virtually empty 2 weeks ago. By Valentina Antolini. Authorized by Victoria Gordon. That must have been money for the construction guys.
Alright, gotcha. According to the bank statements, there's a manual cash payment of £1,000. Yeah, of £1,000 coming in every 3 months. Probably Victoria, like lots of old folks, was worried about having too much money in the bank. But she must have kept the cash somewhere, but where am I going to look? Everywhere, that's where.
It's really quite pretty, this ostrich egg cup.
Aren't ostrich eggs bigger? I've never seen one, but...
The clock has stopped. Probably during the last century. An empty envelope with the Vatican crest on it. According to the postmark, it was sent 2 weeks ago. Ugh, what horrible things. Beats me what people think is so great about statues of naked kids with wings. Maria, the mother of all statues. Horse breeding was once a big thing here. The sculpture probably originates from that period. The plinth is probably marble. The plinth is...
Why is that important? It seems to be. Well, that's it for the tea room. Not a bad room. Got to, interesting, do interesting things. Let's, first go out before we go up. Just to have those guys work again.
That's Greg. He watches Steve while he works. Hi, Greg.
Hey, Adrian. What's up? Have you sorted out the finances?
No, not yet.
You know where you can find me.
Except I have.
There's no light in the cellar.
Oh no, it's going to stay like that for the time being. The water used to put out the fire flooded the whole cellar and there are electrical wires all over. Much too dangerous.
Why are the books all spread around the floor of the library?
You'll have to ask Miss Antolini about that. She'd often pick up a book. Didn't have much to do by the looks of things. Was reading all the time.
Where's this Miss Antolini got to, anyway? She wasn't even at the funeral.
What do I know? Probably back in the convent. Ask the priest. They're both back for the same team.
And you were asked to renovate the castle by her?
Correct. Headhunted us. We were working for old Murray before. For our hitters. We get twice as much here.
Okay, and where did she get the money from?
From Lady Victoria. It was her castle, after all.
How come Miss Antolini organized the construction guys and managed all this restoration work if Victoria didn't speak a word with her? It's a mystery to me anyway, how they managed their money. There's only £100 in the family bank account. Wait a minute, maybe she only had part of it in the bank. Old people like to keep their money at home, underneath cushions or in the mattress. But don't old castles have treasure vaults too? A pile of gold and gems down in the dungeons, usually with a fire-breathing dragon as its guardian.
Hey, what's up?
What? I was just thinking about your pay.
Huh. Well, I hope something comes of it. I don't want to work for Murray again.
You haven't happened to find a treasure vault here in the castle, have you?
Would we still be here?
Forget I asked.
Right. Oh, I guess I gotta talk to Steve.
Steve, the more industrious of the two workers. I'd really like to know why he's drilling holes in my castle. Hey, Steve.
Yeah?
Why are you drilling holes into the castle?
Oh, it's simple. The foundation walls are full of water from extinguishing the fire. They sucked it up like a sponge. If we don't get the moisture out of the walls, then the whole castle will start to go moldy.
And the water just runs out of the holes? I can't believe that.
Of course not. I'm drilling the holes for these cartridges. There's liquid in them, which crystallizes in the wall and binds the water.
Oh, right. Do you work for free?
No, sir. But unlike Greg, I believe you've got enough money. You have, haven't you?
I own a castle, don't I?
Oh, of course. I was just saying. I mean, you hear all the stories nowadays about poor nobility, and the castle ain't exactly in tip-top condition.
I'm sorting it out.
I guess it does want me to find the actual money, not just a bank statement on how much I should get him. Alright. Up it is. So what's in here?
Boxes full of stuff. I guess no one would have missed it if it'd been burned.
Oh, beautiful two-handed swords with ground steel blades, shoved up on the wall any old way, and also next to an ordinary flail, as wielded by mere bandits and riffraff. Whoever hung these weapons here had no idea what they were.
Okay, thanks for that, Mordred.
There are some paint buckets drying up here. Who knows if these walls will ever come in contact with it. A mattress seems to be a bit too unusual to serve as a hiding place for the Gordons. A mattress seems to be a stack of old pictures. Looks like they were rescued from the fire. A lot of them have caught smoke damage. A stack of old pictures.
Reusable mattresses and painting. Guess I gotta keep that in mind. Well, basically just a storage room, this. Is there actually anything on the screen? No, there's not. Not that I can see, at least. Alright, Victoria's room. No comment on how she was just lying there or anything.
This is the monitoring equipment and medication Victoria used. Shouldn't Miss Antolini have taken these away with her? Or is someone else from the diocese coming to collect them? Looks like I'll have to take care of it.
Okay.
The White Lady. The Great Mystery. What's going on here? The blood is gone. But there's a black mark just where I touched the picture. Or was it there already? No, I'd better not handle it again.
No, you should not. Well, so does that mean that Mordred's touch is now, corrupt